they don't know how to follow their dreams. They don't have real life, not fabricated stories, but real stories.
Yeah.
Really how it goes down and how you can overcome and how putting yourself in situations to win. I think that's what you're in right now.
It's so true. I mean, when I was younger, I just thought it would happen. You know, I didn't know like the backstories. I was like, well, people are getting found on YouTube. Why can't I? And it just doesn't happen that way. And I'm so glad that I didn't get, you know, found on YouTube, because then, like, I don't know, it kind of makes you more humble when you go through everything. When you work really, really hard, and then you're like, well, I don't know if I could do this anymore. And then that spark of hope, and you're like, no, I'm not even going to let myself think
Julia,
like that.
and a facial hair progression.
Light it up and set me off tonight. Don't wanna talk, just let it go. Falling for the fire you want last time. The way you feel, I never know, I confess. I forgot the way you kiss goodnight. Oh, effortless. Catch you with the rope you try to tie. You're so uptight. You're so uptight, love. You're so uptight. You have my love on lock for no one to see. Call me on the phone, I'll be on my feet. And now that you're gone, I want you to know that I'm better at letting go, better at letting go. Everything you say, running on repeat. Promise that your love is for me to keep. But out of it all, I want you to know that I'm better at letting go, better at letting go. You held your head in both your hands, like you don't wanna hear this. On me in the bed we made again. You're so uptight. You're so uptight, love. You're so uptight. You have my love on lock for no one to see. Call me on the phone, I'll be on my feet. And now that you're gone, I want you to know that I'm better at letting go, better at letting go. Everything you say, running on repeat. Promise that your love is for me to keep. But out of it all, I want you to know that I'm better at letting go, better at letting go. I'm better at letting go. Stop me, shoot me to the ground. Build me, burn me, coming off the down. Everything that you need to know. Giving it up and letting go. You have my love on lock for no one to see. Call me on the phone, knock me on my feet. And now that you're gone, I want you to know that I'm better at letting go, better at letting go. Everything you say, running on repeat. Promise that your love is for me to keep. And out of it all, I want you to know that I'm better at letting go, better at letting go. I'm better at letting go. Thank you very much.
Good podcast. Push it to the next level. Singer, songwriter, fantastic person. I've listened to your music maybe 24 times in the last 2 days. I can't believe that you're this far along so young. Okay, I had no idea, and we could be honest, we met in instructor training.
Yes, we did.
Okay, and you were just on point. right?
Thanks.
I think I was like, who wants to teach first? And you jumped up, and I knew something was up. You start telling me about the music, boom, you're all over the internet.
Like, what?
You just moved up here from Brooklyn. I
Yeah.
mean, from Brooklyn,
From
from Charlotte. And just that alone has been something where I feel like you're really brave. You have, Adam, don't do that much. A little bit, two-step. Sorry, Adam's dancing back there to keep the energy level up. Keeps me going. So the story is, you're overcoming obstacles, you're pushing to the next level, and this podcast is quickly becoming something for inspiration for young people,
Yeah.
or people that just want to get things going from all different arenas. So can you maybe bring us back to your family and tell us
Yes.
a little bit of how did you get in so young?
Well, I mean, ever since I was 2, like my dad was playing Ozzy Osbourne and stuff.
Really?
Yeah,
I
really.
didn't see that one.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's why my dog's name is Ozzy.
Oh, really? Ozzy? What kind
Yeah.
of dog?
Yeah, that's my dog's name. But ever since I was 2, I mean, he would play that and, you know, Kiss, and I would run around the house singing, more Ozzy at 2
Like
years old.
old school Ozzy?
Old school Ozzy.
Like, okay.
Straight up. Yes.
Straight out to,
Yes.
shout out to Kevin Mulligan.
So-
He's going to love that one.
So then he took me to my first Green Day concert when I was in 5th grade, and I was in love with Green Day.
5th grade.
5th grade, I dyed my hair red. My mom did it for me.
Wow.
It didn't come out for 2 years.
Yeah.
Very cool.
So what happened at that point? Like
Well-
you're 5th grade, you see Green Day, and you're just like, this is fantastic.
Yeah, and my hair is red, and I'm like, this is awesome. I want to be a rock star. And so when I turned 13, I started my first band, and we were a band for a year. We only had two songs, and they were cover songs. They weren't original songs. A band for a year, 2 songs. Afterwards, after practice, you know, it mainly consisted of eating pizza.
Which is called what in Charlotte?
za.
Za.
Short za.
All right.
Get some za with the band.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
What's the best pizza shop in your town? Sonny's.
Tony Sacco's.
Tony Sacco's. That's good.
Yep.
That's good.
Oh, so good. But then after that, I found other guys, and we became a band when I was 14.
14.
Yeah, 14. And then we were a band. We started off as Lyra Shines, then we became the local Traumatic, and then at 18, I did X Factor. And then
Can I stop you there right
yeah.
there? Why isn't that like on the first thing on your bio? Shouldn't it be? I mean, not that
Well-
it was a big experience, and
Yes.
the judges really were complimentary to you.
it's one of those things where, like, I've done so much before that as well,
Yeah.
that I kind of like leading up to it instead of just saying I was on X Factor, you know, because then it's kind of like, well, yeah, you were on X Factor, but what'd you do before?
I know, but
You know?
people just appreciate cameras videotaping you,
Mm-hmm.
and then because that's it, they see Dr. Oz.
I love
Small
Dr.
tangent.
Oz.
You shouldn't love Dr. Oz.
No?
Well, I wouldn't. I mean, you could. He was just in front of Congress making. He was making claims about miracle products, and they were like, "You can't say this," and he's like, "Yeah, I can.
Well, see, I don't
I'm
have a
making
TV
money.
in my new apartment.
I'm getting paid."
I didn't
Yes.
see it.
So that's another thing we should get into. So you have the Brooklyn
Yep.
loft. Okay, you're
I
moving.
wish it was a
you
loft.
moved into Biggie Smalls' old apartment.
I did.
Okay, you have some famous residents from Brooklyn. I'm sure you know. I think
Yep.
Jackie Gleason from that part of Brooklyn. I'm pretty sure Eddie and Charlie Murphy were born
What?
there. Most famous, I would say, was Bushwick Bill. Do you know who that is?
No. Oh,
The Ghetto
goodness.
Boys.
Could you tell me more, please?
The Ghetto Boys was one of the best rap groups ever assembled. I will bleep this out, but their biggest song was Die Motherfucker Die. And Bushwick Bill he's a dwarf, and he is like a poet. He's a Jamaican guy, and he actually shot himself, trying to kill himself, shot him in the eye, so he has one eye.
No.
He's still around, yeah.
He shot himself in that?
Yeah, that movie Office Space, when they get fed up and they finally break the printer in slow motion, and it's like ding, ding. That's the Ghetto Boys.
Maybe I should start being like a rapper instead.
Well, you might have to.
Yeah.
I referenced earlier Biggie Smalls, and I know we're going to get back into it, everybody. But Biggie Smalls rapping on street corners in Brooklyn. That's how he made his name.
Yeah.
People would challenge him. He would bring out a little speaker. He, of course, doing other illegal things, and just beat them down lyrically.
What?
So you should just step up
I should.
to go to the worst part and just say, put your
Really? You
amp
think I should
down
do that?
right in front of the bodega and just start rapping.
Eat a sandwich at the same
Yeah.
time.
Yeah. I can eat my sandwich and
I can eat
clown
my
on you
sub
fools.
sandwich.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right, so back to X Factor, and I appreciate that. That is so.
Yeah.
That's like you really are an honest musician because you're not putting where I would just put the X Factor,
Yeah.
even though they, probably kicked me off.
X Factor.
So everything went well. I don't want to cause in any controversy, but at the time, I guess they put it in as an angle
Yeah. Yeah.
that the band was angry at you for leaving. Is this still the feeling you're getting?
We're all still really great friends. And the band actually kind of quit before X
Okay.
Factor. It was a long time coming. Everything was just not the way that it felt before, and then X Factor was just a little cherry on top. That was like, maybe we should just stop now.
Yeah. Oh,
So.
it's such a commitment to be
It is.
an artist.
It
And
is.
it's actually fantastic because you got Dylan here,
Yep.
and Dylan has made this full lifetime and more.
Double time.
But you know how many people would quit, Dylan?
It's you can't do it for the money.
You
That's all
can't
I
do
know.
it for the money, but you can make a living, and you can really do some cool things.
Yeah. As long as you're money isn't. If money is your first goal.
I don't know what the problem is. My royalty checks are rolling in from. Seriously, I think I get some of the biggest royalty checks from iTunes from that kickboxing album.
Good. You're one of few.
Superstar.
You're a superstar.
Yeah.
I don't have the
You
360.
should get a Grammy.
You don't want to get. Yeah, I know. What's going on? It's so political. So political.
Yes.
They you can't sign up for one of these 365 deals where they own you
Uh-uh.
24/7.
No. I learned about that when I was a freshman. I went to this scholarship music camp.
A freshman in high school?
Yeah.
Wow, they're really performers
Well,
out there.
I went to a scholarship music camp in Nashville, and basically, you write down your passion on paper, and if they believe you through your words, you're in. And only 32 students out of all of America get sent.
Wow.
And they put me up in Vanderbilt. You travel all of Nashville, like seeing Warner Brothers, Capitol Records. You get to eat a lot of Nashville food, which is yummy.
Yeah.
But everything's paid for. You tour the city in a tour bus and limos with everybody, and you just learn. And that's one of the things that they taught me. 365
Damn.
or 360
Well,
deals.
you need to 50 Cent's book, and hopefully Robert Greene will have on the show, who wrote a book with 50 Cent about, it's called The 50th Law.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a couple books. He's fantastic, actually. He's a great writer. He was hooked into that deal, and he explains how he basically reversed it, turned it on them,
Yeah.
and made a lot more money starting his own label at some point.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully these are good
Yeah.
things, though. If you hit that level, is that what you're looking to achieve?
Yes,
Julia?
that is. I mean, I've been doing it since I was 13, and I haven't quit because I just love it so much. And it's been hard. You have people who give you broken promises and, just say things, and then they don't follow through, and then you're stuck for 2 years wondering, wait, you said you were going to do this for me like a year ago. Why didn't that happen? And you're just kind of in limbo, and then all of a sudden, you get this kind of urge to be like, well, I'm going to drop a load of money on my EP, and then I'm going to move to New York, and that's what I did.
Fantastic. I was going to say, don't wait for anybody to do anything.
No, you
cannot.
can't. No. You got to only rely on yourself. You can't rely on anybody else.
Well, maybe not that, but
Well,
you do have we're back to the family if we bring it in.
Oh, yeah,
these,
yeah.
These are some,
Oh,
just from watching and researching and seeing what your background is, and I do that with anybody who's going to be sitting in a chair. Your family seems to, you couldn't do it if you didn't have a supportive family that was from day one encouraging you
so true.
so why don't you tell them how much you love them?
I love you, Mom and Dad and Ty and Ethan and Ozzy and everybody else and my grandparents. You guys are awesome. I love you guys so much. No, but seriously though, I could not do anything without them.
They had to. It's fantastic.
They have been backing me 150% ever since I did say that this is what I want to do with my life.
We salute you. And what about your Papa?
Papa, the dancer.
Yeah, Papa, if you watch this, we're going to get you that cooking show because those gizzards, molto buono. They look good.
Chicken and gizzard.
Yeah.
I'm scared to eat those.
That you should put out more like that. That's how I knew you were from. You don't sound like you're from the South.
I don't. Lots of people think I do.
All right, good.
And I'm like, oh, really? Because
Can you southern it up a little bit for us?
well, if you want me to, but I don't know exactly what you want me to say.
Yeah, that's what I'm
So.
talking about. So you're gonna have to lose that here in New York a little bit.
Yeah.
And remember,
Hot dogs.
so could I have a hot dog? Yeah.
Drink coffee.
We were thinking we should do a skit, and we were watching like. You ever see Little Shop of Horror?
Yes.
Do you think you can do the Suddenly Seymour? Not right now, but we'll have to really act it out.
Yes.
Stage props and
I
everything.
totally
You
could.
should talk like a throwback, like the 20s.
Totally could. I watched that in theater. Like, my theater teacher is awesome. Well, I mean, he's not my teacher anymore, but he's a big inspiration to me. And we used to watch that all the time in class. And I was like, I love this.
Good kids out there, you want to watch that movie? You're gonna want
Watch
to
it.
watch Bill Murray in there, and also Steve Martin. Fantastic
good.
in that movie.
So good.
Yeah, he's the dentist,
Yeah.
and Bill Murray goes and enjoys.
Wait, doesn't he kill people?
He does. Well, it made me. It was. I thought this was a horror movie. So some giant plant eating
Yeah.
people. Who kind of sick man?
It's a big
Or
fly,
stuff.
Venus
But-
flytrap, I think.
Yeah, it is quite the movie. Well, we have, and I really want to. I want to bring the band in. I want to hear some music because as soon as you guys hear the music, and at this point in the podcast, you might have, you're gonna understand just how powerful the lyrics are. How the music is catchy, which I say in a good way.
Yeah.
You know, I want to listen to it. It
Thanks.
feels like music I want to listen to. Can we talk more about passion? Because I
Yeah.
think people sometimes they don't kind of feed that passion. They don't take the big. You burnt the bridges. You crushed the bridges and burnt the
Yeah.
boats. There's no turning back now. You,
And-
you live in
I
the
signed a year
worst
lease.
section
I'm
of
here.
Brooklyn,
I'm here
where
for at least a
Biggie
year.
Smalls used to do rap battles. You're committed. You're going to come out this
I'm committed.
on top. So,
Exactly.
what was your thinking? Are there books, movies?
Well, you know, like, it's one of those things where when you start at a young age and you know you want to do it, you're 13, people are like, well, I mean, give yourself a couple years. You're still young. You're so young. And when I was 13, I was saying, I'm young, but pop stars are getting signed at 16. I need to do this. And
Wow.
yeah, so I kept doing it, and I went, oh,
I need to do this.
I need to do this.
Right after.
I went in so many different routes too. Like, I mean, I had that band, and then I tried solo. That didn't work. I had another band. I did X Factor.
So you like the band.
Yes. I need to have a band. I need to.
Are you going to drop them? Like, no doubt, though? No. After a certain point.
It's already happened once. It's already happened. That was the
You
whole
got to
X
build.
Factor
But what
thing.
I was just watching Beyonce in HD doing Put a Ring on It. What's the one?
And I like it, then you shout about
Oh,
it.
yeah. She dropped those other like that.
She did. Like flies.
But then there's the great bands that are the Doors, not the Doors. What am I talking about? The Rolling Stones. Well, the Doors.
U2.
I love the Doors. You don't like the Doors?
I like the Doors a
I'm
lot.
16, but
Mojo rise and that part. Get your mojo. No. What about the
People
piano
are
player?
strange. That one.
Okay. Who's the best band ever, Dylan? Put you on the spot. You're gonna say it.
Zeppelin.
Zeppelin.
Best rock
Zeppelin stole so many songs.
band. Yeah.
Oh, that's not good.
You didn't know that?
That's a party foul.
Well, not maybe they remade it. They just heard it and then.
Do that
Still
before the
party
internet.
foul.
I agree, but you know how you think Elvis was writing
No.
"Ain't Nothing But a Hound Dog"? He was listening. He was going to a barbershop in the hood back then. He was like, "What are you singing?" Let me write that down. Hound Dog.
Let me write this
Yeah,
down real quick. I'm gonna need it for later.
Got my blue suede shoes. Okay, keep going. Well, I guess at this point it's so hard to be coming up with any original thoughts because there's so much information. So I look at it as your job is to now bring it all together and put it through your own
Yeah.
filter.
One of the songs on the EP, it's called Fall. It's the first one that I wrote for the EP actually, and that was with my guitarist that was on X Factor as well. He had this musical demo just laying around. He was like, you know what? Do you want to write to this? And I was like, yes, please. And the first time I heard it, the lyrics, the melody, everything came to me, and that's when you know that you have a good song.
Yeah.
Is when you don't have to sit and stress over it for like weeks, when it just comes to you. That's when you know you don't have to do anything else. And I didn't change anything with that song. Maybe a couple words here and there to make it sound better, but all of it is authentic, and that's what I like about that song. That's why that's one of my favorites on the EP.
No, it was also that I think I like better, a little bit better.
Better's awesome.
No,
You like
I
it?
do. I need to keep on listening to. Maybe when I hear the stories behind it, can you
Yeah.
talk about why you wrote the songs?
Yes. Fall was about a person, a guy, who I found out who had a 34-year-old girlfriend when he was talking to me and he was 24. So that was kind of weird.
Putting you on blast, son. That's it. 30. He was going both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoops. But I mean, we're still friends though, so it's like we have a good friendship. And then Head Over My Heart, it's just, that's one of your, you know, like it's a love song, as dorky as that sounds.
You'll become the death of me. Killer caught you looking. Keep you wild, seeing red. Never mind, we ended. Taking you down and take you down, down now. Cause I'm keeping you closer while he's sticking around. Pushing him back because I can't keep cool again. Whoa. Head over my heart, heart over my head. I'm giving in, you're giving up. You got me wrapped around again. Been holding my breath ever since we met. I'm giving in, you're giving up. You got me wrapped around again. Head over my heart, head over my heart. We used to talk informally. Pillow talk under the sheets. Run with me into the night. Come with me and make it right. Taking you down and take you down, down now. Cause I'm keeping you closer while he's sticking around. Pushing him back because I can't keep cool again. Taking you down and take you down, down now. Cause I'm keeping you closer while he's sticking around. Pushing him back cause I can't keep cool again. Head over my heart, heart over my head. I'm giving in, you're giving up. You got me wrapped around again. Been holding my breath ever since we met. I'm giving in, you're giving up. You got me wrapped around again. Head over my heart, head over my heart, head over my heart, head over my heart. Taking you down to take you down, down now. Cause I'm keeping you closer while he's sticking around. Pushing him back because I can't keep cool again. Head over my heart, heart over my head. I'm giving in, you're giving up. You got me wrapped around again. I've been holding my breath ever since we met. I'm giving in, you're giving up. You got me wrapped around again. Head over my heart, heart over my head. I'm giving in, you're giving up. You got me wrapped around again. I've been holding my breath ever since we met. I'm giving in, you're giving up. You got me wrapped around again. Head over my heart, heart, heart. Head over my heart, heart, heart.
Thanks.
Yourself into the emotional state,
Yes.
and then you just grab a pen and you start going.
It's more along the lines of like I'm writing literally about things that have happened to me. I have to write about things that have happened to
When
me.
does that happen? Is it like, do you do it in the mornings? Do you have a process?
Nope. If I come up with a lyric, it's like it could be sitting on a subway, or it could be when I'm taking a shower. Oh wait, I gotta remember that. And I keep humming it or something. It'll come at different times. Like I've had some where I am asleep, and that's when I think of a melody and lyrics. And being asleep, I put my voice memo on and I record it. You know, so you can't really predict. It's just you can't sit down and force it. You kind of just have to let it come to you. That's what I have to do.
Well, I think you did a great thing in coming to New York as well, because
Thanks.
you need life experiences. That's why it
Yes.
was so important that they took you to Nashville. And did you drive up here or fly up here?
My dad drove me.
So even all of those things are just so rich experiences.
Yeah.
This is what's going to make the music. You know?
Exactly. I've had to kill roaches. I've never had to do that before in my life.
So last
I'm serious.
New York City.
Join the club. They're like,
I
"Roaches
don't
you
like them at all.
Hey, you think we do?
No, I'm just saying. I don't like it.
Hey,
I
listen,
killed it
guys.
with a kettlebell the other day,
did you?
actually.
That's crazy.
Wait.
Kettlebell roach. You should do that video.
I-
Welcome to the kettlebell roach killing
Rah!
workout.
Slammed that
You're just
kettlebell on
in
the
Brooklyn.
floor, and I was like,
And
"You're
you know,
dead."
Like machine guns
you
for
should
bikes.
pitch that ad to Raid. Like, I got
Yeah?
Raid and-
Actually, that's a great idea. Brought to you by Raid. Kettlebells.
Smile.
You just put a little Raid pad at the bottom of it. Make it out of Raid.
Seriously though,
Drop it.
I felt great.
It's adversity is good, right? That adversity is
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
going to help. I don't want to scare your folks out there. Maybe they're watching this and saying, "What do we do?"
Oh,
You
my
know?
parents?
Yeah.
Oh no, they know about everything.
Okay.
Yeah, my dad was when he was helping me move in, he was like, "I'm really accepting Julia, but I don't know how I feel about this." And he was like, "We can turn back now." And I was like, "Dad,"
That's great.
I was like, "I have already we've already put down money for this. I'm about to go sign the lease. I feel like I have to be here." And so he was like,
Tough
"Okay."
decision.
I know, because I was seeing the place. I was like, I want to go home. And then, but I was like, no, I've too much opportunity here. I cannot leave.
Cool.
And as much as I want to find a prettier place, I can't do that for another year. So,
Well, listen, we support it. That's one of the reasons you're on this, because you make those calls, you make those decisions. So if you think you can't do it out there, smarten up. That's what we
Yeah.
would say in Hoboken.
smarten up.
Yeah. So if they're just smarten up, just a couple things you're gonna need to know. You can call people bompies.
Bompies.
Okay, that's
Wait.
somebody on the
Their
street.
face?
Hey, Bumpy, what's up?
As long as you're not in Hoboken, they won't know what it is. But yeah, that's just, if you watch back at Matt's podcast, we do a brief illustration of what a bompy is.
What is it?
Well, it's a person.
Uh-huh.
It's not a place or a thing.
Okay, it's a person.
And then this one, this bompy is involved in a dance competition on the street. So go back to episode maybe, I don't know if it's 12. Check it out. You're gonna enjoy it. Trust me. I watched that section like myself. I'm watching it several times. Smarten up. I guess you just got to abbreviate words.
Mozz.
Mozzarella.
Mozzarella.
So now the Italians cut it down to mutz.
Mutz.
Don't say mozzarella, which you don't seem prone to be doing.
Mozzarella.
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 Yeah.
And za
Mozzarella.
for pizza. Za.
No, don't do that. They'll be like,
that
this
one-
is not.
I want some za, guys.
That's it.
You'll get laughed out.
I think it's a California thing, honestly.
Could be.
Okay, well then.
Listen,
That's why I
listen,
didn't move
guys.
to California.
Don't offend the sensibilities of the New Yorkers, because they are very. As long as you go in there tough, they'll take care of you. That you'll be part of the tribe. But if you come in calling things zogs and
Yeah, I'm not gonna
Bonkies.
call. I'm not gonna. Hey, can I have a za? What?
Get out of here.
good.
I'm thankful though. My neighbors are really nice.
Cool.
My neighbor Pablo wanted to make me a hot dog the other day.
Cool.
I didn't take it.
No.
I didn't know what was in it.
No. Do you speak any Spanish?
No, I speak French, but that's not my neighborhood, so it would not. It would not help.
Dylan over here.
It's by
Dylan's
degree,
supposed
you
to
know?
know.
I'm a
Dylan
full- I'm a full
has a
French
degree in French and
Quoi?
très bien.
Where's
Tu parles en français, mon ami? Oh.
See?
Je
See
comprends.
what's up? I would be breaking that all. I would use French. I would find ways to shoehorn that in.
Oui,
I would
oui.
crowbar my French into every conversation. But
That's what I do.
What's up? Yeah.
That's what I do.
Oh, definitely. But in the Brooklyn, you're probably going to want to know a little bit of Spanish.
Hola.
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 Todo bien.
Hola.
Tremendo trabajo. That's what I say in
Trabajo?
class. Fabuloso. That's the stuff I use to clean my
Fabuloso.
house.
Rojo.
So, before we bring the band live, is brought to you by The Last American Guido. It's a fantastic movie that I've been cut out of due to, it was a bad tragedy. Hurricane Sandy came and I was cut from the movie. And I don't see any federal aid. I don't see Chris Christie saying he's going to help me out. Hopefully I'll be in the sequel, but here it is. Enjoy it.
One, two. Check this out.
I'm about to tell you the 5 rules to being a Guido.
I told you long ago that Scopato Faccia, she's no good.
Tommy, I don't want to be that guy, but I told you years ago, stay in shape, don't get content, and move out of your mother's house.
Guido rule number 1. Always wear gold.
Plus, what's all the gold? It's played out. You gotta get with the platinum now.
Rule number 2. Gelling. Always be gelling.
And you need some gel. The mousse, it ain't cutting it.
Somebody put a Sicilian curse on me.
Rule number 3. Be the player, not the one being played.
Shop here off.
What is it to you?
You know your Uncle Felix is a nugget head?
I gotta go watch The Real Desperate Housewives of New Jersey.
It's just called The Real Housewives of New Jersey. They're not desperate.
Not on the Porn Channel, it ain't.
Rule number 4. Cadillac, Camaro, Corvette.
You traded your caddy in for a Prius. Yeah, I really need a change. Big time.
Please remove the medicated hemorrhoid pads from your left pocket, sir.
And most importantly, rule number 5. Once a Guido,
Shh, be quiet. I don't want to wake my mom. Shh.
always a Guido.
You're gonna be somebody, man. You were awesome, man. You were the shit back then.
Thanks, bro.
Yeah, no problem, man. Do your thing, baby.
You're right, I gotta man up. Huh? I gotta man up and
Grab the balls, right? Yeah.
And we're back. No, it's a really good movie. And I did cut out of it, and I'm pretty
Really?
pissed. Yeah.
It is a good movie.
Really?
Yeah, we said
I'm going to be in the next one.
Movie's real?
You better, man.
the movie is real, Adam.
Hey, man, I'm just
Vito's a member, and he just and this will good transition. He started Kickstarter. He's a cop in Jersey City, and he's like, I got this movie idea. It's like this Guido that gets out of practice. You know, then his girlfriend cheats on him. He's got to get back in the club game. The gold's been changed to platinum. You know, the suit track jackets are different styles, so they get him up to speed. Everything is, the actors are fantastic, the lighting, the cameras, the storyline moves very quick. Hopefully I'm going to be in the sequel. So, and that, does your Indiegogo, is that still, are we still able to donate? Because
No. It ended May 17th, I think.
Okay.
But I raised, I didn't meet my goal, but I did raise money, and that has helped me out a lot.
So let's raise some, we could raise capital here. So we have no way, they can't even donate to you if they wanted to?
Well, I can start another one.
Okay, well, right here, let's make that commitment. Start another one because it's always
I will.
good. And I feel like, especially with my products, people are more just buying things because they want to support the cause.
Exactly.
So the albums, the videos, I don't think that many people are doing the videos every single day, but I'm imagining they're like, we like him.
Yeah.
Let me just give him money and he can go buy candies and
Candy.
Tootsie Rolls and stuff. And same thing can happen for you. So if there's something we can say, and I always try to do this, what would you say to a 13-year-old you, knowing everything you know now? So talk to her for a second to give her some advice.
Young Julia, I would say to definitely listen to your parents because I have done in the music business, I have done what I wanted to do. And if I would have listened to my parents and my gut feeling, I probably would have been somewhere before 20.
Wow.
But if you want to rebel and do your own thing, you will learn a lot of lessons, and you will be sitting in Brooklyn, and you will be busting your butt, and you will be making experiences, killing cockroaches with kettlebells, and you will be talking with some labels.
Good. Yeah, this is. I even think this path is more interesting.
It
I think if
is.
you made it at 18, that's one of the most dangerous things that could happen to you.
Your longevity could be shot.
Not even that. I would go insane. I would have
Yeah.
people pull. You ever see the movie 300 where they take the guy
Yes.
around on a? That's what would be me. With all.
It'd be crazy.
Yeah. Oh, that's
It'd be
I'd be
intense.
throwing all types of Tootsie Rolls. I'd open up
Yeah,
the
I
Tootsie
love
Roll
Tootsie
factory
Rolls.
again. Have my father head it up. Bring it back to old Hoboken. That's a reference to the last one. It's good to do that because there's so many people, especially for the YouTube viewers, which tend to be younger.
Mm-hmm.
They're lost out there. They don't know how to follow their dreams. They don't have real life, not fabricated stories, but real stories.
Yeah.
Really how it goes down and how you can overcome and how putting yourself in situations to win. I think that's what you're in right now.
It's so true. I mean, when I was younger, I just thought it would happen. You know, I didn't know like the backstories. I was like, well, people are getting found on YouTube. Why can't I? And it just doesn't happen that way. And I'm so glad that I didn't get, found on YouTube, because then, like, I don't know, it kind of makes you more humble when you go through everything. When you work really, really hard, and then you're like, well, I don't know if I could do this anymore. And then that spark of hope, and you're like, no, I'm not even going to let myself think like that. You just got to keep pushing, and you have to have the mindset where it's like, I will never not get to where I want to be.
Okay, now how did you develop that mindset? Because I don't talk to a lot of people who are going to say that to me in that particular way. Do you read? Do you watch movies? Do you
No,
listen?
it's just the passion's just so strong for what I want to do. It's like, I don't know what I would be doing if I wasn't singing, if I wasn't performing and playing music. So if I don't know what I'd be doing, that means I can't let that not happen, like I have to make it happen. And if there is no, well, I don't think I'm gonna make it happen, that's not, I can't even think like that, because if I do think of a backup plan or being like normal for once, it would make me very bummed out. It would.
Well, it's and making it. This is something I think about all the time. Like, people are like, well, just do it. And I'm like, well, there's a lot of things that have to happen. So you have to manage your emotions throughout this entire process, because you're just life has to have ups and downs.
Oh my
Hopefully,
gosh, yes.
I believe that it's the quality of your problems. If you have good quality problems, then you're doing really well. If your quality problems are really bad, then quality problem would be like if you're deciding between one record label and the other, and this one's like, oh, I'm going to give you platinum, cap, and this one's saying, oh, it's only going to be have a couple diamonds or something.
That's the problem I want to have.
Yeah, this is the chalice. I would, if my contract would be similar to Drake's, I would need chalices and the Catalibre.
And
What's that?
gold
Candelabra.
Catalibre. What's it
I call
Is that a word?
this the Mexican animal that's a mystery animal. Chupacabra.
Chupacabra.
The drink is called what? Catalibra. Kibro Lubra, and that.
And a Cuda
In my mind, it just gets smushed into. I have a highly dyslexic mind, so I just pop from topic to topic. And this happens in class. It helps me in class a great deal.
It's okay. It happens.
Yeah.
You're normal. You're just a
go
normal
with it.
being. It happens.
People love me. No, definitely not.
Having a dyslexic mind, I have sometimes. Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. It's helpful in a lot of ways. They describe dyslexia as like normal. You get a deck of cards, pull out cards, and everything, when you pull it out, the twos or the diamonds together, everything's in order. And if you have dyslexic mind, it's the same. You got the same deck of cards, you just throw it on the ground, and that's how you associate things. So an apple and, Teddy Ruxpin get stored in the same neurons, so you can leap quickly, and that's why I do a lot of tangents.
Oh, I get it.
Because I feel like I'm still
that.
not going to get to the core of your story just in this amount of time, because I want to bring you back before you even came here. I want you to do are you down with covers at all ever?
Yes, definitely. I was actually thinking about it.
I love covers. I don't think some artists like, I'm not gonna do covers.
I would totally do that, and that's the thing. Like, if you want me back, I'll totally do a cover. I just did a cover of Arctic Monkeys, Why'd You Only Call Me When You're High.
I watched that.
For
That is a
Indiegogo.
You guys should watch that, everybody out there,
Oh,
because
thanks.
you really killed it. Your voice has a lot of range. But I love note song I like. Cyndi Lauper, Good Enough.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
He sings it all the time.
It's such a good song. The video is too wacky. It's got Dr. Lou Albano. It's got Roddy Piper in it. But the song itself is she's fantastic.
I love her.
So, real quick, inspirations.
Gwen Stefani is my number one. Gwen Stefani definitely.
Sunday Morning.
Oh my gosh.
That's the best song they ever did.
Or Bathwater. Oh, such a good song too.
I saw that.
We actually played with No Doubt cover band. My band when I was 14 did. Yep. I thought really cool. Like I thought I was really cool. I thought really cool.
No, it's pretty cool getting on stage. You don't have nerves at all in the X Factor. I saw
No.
that.
Well, honestly, I was very nervous. I had an anxiety attack, but it was not about performing. It was about all the questions that they were asking me over and over again. It was about, are you going to miss your band? Are you going to miss your ex-boyfriend?
They have to do that, yeah.
They did keep pressing that.
Yes, I was like...
And I got to give props to your ex-boyfriend. Do you still speak with him?
Oh, yeah, we're total friends.
Some people would probably... Did he wear the earring to mess with people?
He
And I'm saying I liked it. I thought it was a solid move.
He likes that earring.
I thought it was solid.
I actually have one kind of like that, which I can't find for some reason. I was going to wear it today, but it's a compass instead. I made it myself. I did.
Good. You could use that in Brooklyn. Like,
Yep.
where the hell am I?
Got compass. But yeah, no, he likes the earring. I don't think he wears it anymore, though.
I'm saying props.
Props,
I like that. I looked at it. I said, that's tight. That's tight. Even if he was messing with people, or if he still, it was like a little knife.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it was a cross.
It was a cross.
Yep.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You thought it was a knife.
Sorry about that. Are you guys religious? If you mind me asking.
Like the band, or
you yourself, your family?
I was born Catholic, born and raised Catholic. I don't ever since we moved from Kentucky to Charlotte, I have not been to church.
Louisville. That's how you say it.
Louisville, Kentucky. I used to go to church all the time there because my grandma was, she was in the choir. She used to go there every day. She's a saint. Oh, I love her. But yeah, I mean, we used to go every day. It was like a little family, and then you move, and then small church is a really, really big church, and nobody knows anybody, and it's scary and intimidating. But I mean, I've got faith. I have faith. That is my standpoint. I believe in God. I have faith.
That's important. It's important to know because
you should never be ashamed of what you believe in.
Sure. I don't know yet. We need to get a priest in here. And
hey, I have a Bible.
2 of them?
Yeah, a priest. I need a priest, a rabbi. Adam, I think you're gonna have to be the sponsor guy, and also the. All right. So just jotted these down. Super quick answers.
Okay.
Do you have a screensaver? If you do, what's on it?
Screensaver. They're flowers. Honestly.
Did you pick them?
No.
What's your favorite magazine?
Oh, Rolling Stone.
What's your favorite smell?
Flowers.
What's your least favorite smell?
Oh, I mean, cat pee.
That's pretty bad, yeah. I mean, these
I'm allergic
scents,
to cats.
guys. Okay, look, it brings back memories instantaneously. I said flowers. Did you picture flowers in your mind that you're smelling? What kind?
I was actually picturing tulips. I don't know why. Purple tulips.
Even better.
What's your favorite sound?
The ocean.
Cool. Favorite color?
Pink. Purple. Green. I love everything.
That's like Max. I think Max, he didn't say green, though.
Yeah, I did say green. Purple too.
How many rings do you wait before you answer a phone?
Sometimes I just let it ring.
I never pick it up. That's why I like that question.
I like texting better.
Really?
Yeah.
What's your favorite food?
I've got too much, but I want to say tacos.
Tacos. Wow, that's good. Do you like storms?
I love storms. Because they're just beautiful. Yes.
This is a good question. When you do turn 21 and you walk into the bar, what would be your drink you would order if you drank?
Right now, I'd probably say Blue Moon, but I'm used to that, so maybe cranberry vodka.
Allegedly.
What?
You have to say allegedly.
Allegedly? What does that mean?
That means that you could say allegedly, and then anything after, and just say anything you want, And
with all due respect.
yeah.
Allegedly.
Yeah. No, it's a legal thing. I hear that when I forgot
Allegedly.
who did I used to listen to on Hot 97. He used to tear people up. Then he got kicked off. Maybe Star and Buck Wild in the morning. And that's where he's like, allegedly. I won't ask you that. Is the glass half empty or half full? I think
Half full.
half full, huh?
Yes.
Favorite movie?
Stand By Me or The Lost Boys.
Ooh, good movies. Is your brother older or younger?
Younger. I'm the oldest.
Wow. So how did you get into like a little bit older stuff?
My parents are awesome.
Yeah, they seem to be awesome. Your father's a musician and he plays.
He sings. He can play the shaker. He can play tambourine. He's tried playing the guitar. My mom is just awesome. She says she can't sing, but I know she can. She used to sing me to sleep when I was a baby, and apparently I used to cry every single time. Not
That's
because
such nice, man.
not because
I'd be
it was
raised by
bad,
these
because
parents,
it was
right?
beautiful. You know?
It is.
I cried because it was so beautiful.
What about your brother?
My brother Ty, he plays guitar. He's a really great guitarist. I keep trying to tell him to sing. He doesn't do it, which I don't know why. And my little brother he's 10. His name's Jagger. Well, Ethan Jagger. And
that's cool.
Yeah. He is really
just
big
say
into
Jagger.
longboarding.
Oh,
He wants to
really?
be a longboarder. So sponsors out there, check out my little brother
What do you
Jagger.
mean, longboarder, a surfer?
No, like longboard skateboarding.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he can slide and all that stuff just at 10 years old, and I'm like, dang boy, crazy.
That's big money right there. That's skateboard money.
And he can sing too, though.
And he
which
could
is
sing. He should.
sing on the longboard. Yes.
I'm on a longboard. I'm 10. I'm making money. I was just. That's it. That's like Lil Wayne. He went to. When he was, I think, 12, he just went to. Was it Dougie Fresh? No. Who's the Cash Money Millionaires? Birdman. And he just went. This Lil Wayne at 10, and he's like, I want to be a rapper, and I'll do anything. Yeah. And then they said every day would come back. It's just this kid, and they're like, fine. And they made him for a year sit in a room every day. Would come in and write. This was some Mr. Miyagi stuff. So he would just write lyrics, and he's like, "What am I gonna rap?" Like, you write lyrics. That's it.
Right. Yep. And then you can rap.
Yeah. No, but 50 Cent, after he got shot, they dropped him from the record label. His story. He is a brilliant businessman. 50 Cent.
Yeah.
For music, like he looks at, it's like the music business is just as gangster as his drug dealing business. Allegedly.
Alleged.
So he had to get picked back up. They didn't want it. There was too much heat.
Dang.
This happened probably on your block. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
The block you moved it. This is Queens.
Pablo's taking care of me.
What type of rings do you have on your fingers?
This one is an Aztec ring from New Mexico. My dad got it for me. And then this one is one that I actually bought myself.
What is it?
It has a cute little saying in it, but it's like, God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference.
How big is that ring?
That is really tightly inscribed. That's really
It
cool.
is.
Serenity prayer.
I like it.
Should have been in here with my father's episode.
Yeah?
Yeah, I would like that. What is the most important thing in life? Then we're going to bring the band in.
Family.
Family.
Mm-hmm.
So
They keep your head high and level when you
miss
need it.
them?
I miss him every day. I really miss my dog, too. Ozzy, he's the cutest. He's a little baby, and he's...
Are you allowed to have dogs?
I am, but you know, it's just like I'm still trying to get used to everything.
You should get a massive
A big one.
pit bull.
Yeah.
And that's how you basically will be able to survive anywhere.
Ozzy's kind of... His dad was a pit bull.
Yeah.
Mom's Shepherd Husky mix. His dad was a pit bull.
If you go to any pound, they're going to tell you it's not a pit bull, it'll be a pit bull.
Yep.
My dog, they're like, this is a golden lab. So I don't know if
Are you
this
sure
is a golden
about
lab. They're like,
Positive?
this is a full-grown golden lab.
Okay.
It's 40 pounds.
Whatever you
2 months
say.
later, his name's Jenkins. 2 months later, he's 100 pounds. He's massive, and he's definitely
And
a
you're
pit
like,
bull.
wow.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, he's a pit bull.
Yeah.
There's that word again.
So, if there's any other, what do you guys, Dylan? Actually, can you give some advice?
No, she doesn't need it.
What?
She knows exactly what she's
And
doing.
you should also look at her. It's like, because Max, can we talk?
Sure.
Max is incredible. One of the most incredible children I've ever
Smart kid.
met. Smart, on point, knows karate,
Musically talented.
knows takedowns. He's stand-up striking. Music talent. He played the drums here and sang "Here Comes the Sun."
Oh, I love that
It's on one of
song.
our podcasts. Fantastic. He knows every dinosaur. He is fascinated by. We're gonna have an archaeologist on a couple weeks.
Yeah.
So Dylan, the music business. She had mentioned earlier that don't believe what people are. Everybody's gonna promise you things.
Yep.
But is there any guiding rule to keep your head and make sure you don't go down the wrong path in music?
Everything she said, you're on it. You know what you're doing. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Say if somebody's like, here's a big fat contract tomorrow, sign your soul away. You can take the deal?
I have to have more details first.
Yeah.
I just gave you the deal.
Good
Okay.
answer.
More details.
To entertainment.
Like
alert.
how long is this contract for? You know, how much are you gonna be making?
I
It's
also
a 360 deal.
Yeah, they do that with rap. Rap came out of drug dealers that were putting up studios. That's why it was so dangerous. And we mentioned, and it's also been dangerous on whatever you would consider yourself, Dylan, because Dylan, a lot of people don't know this, that he was a producer and he did a lot of these scary, like strong arm tactics, like hold Boy George over a balcony and make him sign a contract for Ice Ice Baby. I thought that would go over well. No, that's allegedly.
Oh.
That's Suge Knight. Last quick topic. I know it's going to be super controversial. I don't even know if I should ask you.
Just ask me.
Okay.
I'm an open book.
You changed your performing name.
Yes. Because Julia Bullock, it just tied too much to the X Factor.
What are you talking about? That's what you want.
It's good.
You're
but
like me with businesses.
No.
This is, and my business book is almost complete.
It's
and we're
good.
gonna talk about this.
It's great to have on your resume, but sometimes, the artists who have actually made it the struggling way, they know what's in store for the people who win those things, and sometimes it's not the best. Sometimes you're stuck in contracts that you can't get out of, and sometimes they don't even promote you. They don't do anything.
Well, that's the thing. Artists and musicians also, because I look at the business end, you have to, if the promotion is fantastic, then the deal could be worth it.
Exactly, but if it's not, then you're screwed.
Then it's not, yeah. You need to be promoted. That's their job. They promote, they market, and then you take the piece at the end. But if they're not doing that, you got a problem. So you changed it. Is that all cool? Or do we have to cut that?
Well, I mean, plus that's cool. Yeah. And another reason I changed it was because Julia Bullock just had too many L's, and it was like Julia Bullock.
Now people say
Julia
this
Bullock.
about Andreula, but I'm like, that's such a catchy name.
It is
you
catchy.
could say Andreola.
But see, Julia Lauren I just like it better than Julia Bullock. You know? Sounds better.
like Bullock. But no,
Well, thanks.
I like Lauren too. I think it's fantastic. It doesn't really
my
matter. You
middle
call
name.
yourself,
my middle name.
Hector. I'm probably gonna like the music.
Hector.
The music's that good. You can be like, I'm Hector.
Hey, I'm Hector.
Alfonso Garcia. Enjoy this. That's how. But just all around, I think you're fantastic. I love the
Thanks.
music. We didn't even get into half the things I want to talk about, so we're gonna bring you back, say, a month or so.
Yeah.
Not only can you probably see Julia perform, you can also see her perform kickboxing, and she can kick some ass.
Thanks.
So go to her class, go to CKO Williamsburg. Also, how can they contact you? Can you?
Oh yeah, Facebook.com/JuliaLauren111, Twitter Julia 2_Lauren, and Instagram Julia Lauren. I mean, I check everything all the time.
Do you have a web page?
Yes, it's kind of in the making right now.
All right, that's fine. Best way to hit her up with this type of audience is definitely going to be Facebook and Twitter.
Perfect.
Okay, Instagram too, right?
Yep, I'm always
Instagram-y?
on that.
Okay, so guys, you got to get out there, push, believe. If you have that faith, right? If you
need
bring up, and this is a good example, if you bring up, Dylan, I completely cut you off, by the way. You just said everything right. All right, that's fine. It is my show. If you raise your children right, good things will happen.
Aww.
Right? If you're talking to your child about, Puerto Ricans fighting dock workers in 1970s and Fukushima. We had my father on for the Father's Day special. He was fantastic. I thought it was one of the funniest episodes. Pretty controversial though.
I love
just
it.
to plug it.
That's
So,
good.
We're gonna bring in the band, guys. So let's cut from now. Enjoy your life. Parting words.
Have a beautiful day.
Zog. Is that how you say it?
What?
Pizza.
Za.
Za. Lowville.
Za.
Hashtag Lowville.
Hashtag Louisville.
All right.
Okay.
These guys are probably. Let's bring them in.
Yeah, they're probably. They're probably.
Julia and the facial hair progression.
Impromptu name.
You'll become the death of me. Killer caught you looking. Keep you wild, seeing red. Never mind, we ended. Taking you down and take you down, down, down. Cause I'm keeping you close, so why you sticking around? Pushing him back because I can't keep cool again. Whoa. Head over my heart, heart over my head. I'm giving in, you're giving up. You got me wrapped around again. Been holding my breath ever since we met. I'm giving in, you're giving up. You got me wrapped around again. Head over my heart, head over my heart. We used to talk informally, pillow talk under the sheets. Run with me into the night. Come with me and make it right. Taking you down and take you down, down, down. Cause I'm keeping you close, so why you sticking around? Pushing him back because I can't keep cool again. Taking you down and take you down, down, down. Cause I'm keeping you close, so why you sticking around? Pushing him back cause I can't keep cool again. Head over my heart, heart over my head. I'm giving in, you're giving up. You got me wrapped around again. Been holding my breath ever since we met. I'm giving in, you're giving up. You got me wrapped around again. Head over my heart, head over my heart, head over my heart, head over my heart. Taking you down and take you down, down, down. Cause I'm keeping you close, so why you sticking around? Pushing him back because I can't keep cool again. Head over my heart, heart over my head. I'm giving in, you're giving up. You got me wrapped around again. I've been holding my breath ever since we met. I'm giving in, you're giving up. You got me wrapped around again. Head over my heart, heart over my head. I'm giving in, you're giving up. You got me wrapped around again. I've been holding my breath ever since we met. I'm giving in, you're giving up. You got me wrapped around again. Head over my heart, heart, heart. Head over my heart, heart, heart.
Thanks. That was Head Over My Heart. Track 1 on the EP. Do we have time for another one?
Sure, roll 2.
Yeah? Head over my farts.
Head over my farts.
Fart over my. That's so gross. Okay, this next one is better. This is, I mean, better at letting go. The name is better. Better at letting go. This next song's. It's the second track off the upcoming EP, which will be released first week of July.
Light it up and set me off tonight. Don't wanna talk, just let it go. Falling for the fire you won last time. The way you feel I never know, I confess. I forgot the way you kiss goodnight. Oh, effortless. Catch you with the rope you try to tie. You're so uptight. You're so uptight, love. You're so uptight. You have my love on lock for no one to see. Call me on the phone, I'll be on my feet. And now that you're gone, I want you to know that I'm better at letting go, better at letting go. Everything you say, run it on repeat. Promise that your love is for me to keep. But out of it all, I want you to know that I'm better at letting go, better at letting go. Held your head in both your hands like you don't wanna hear this. On me in the bed we made again. You're so uptight. You're so uptight, love. You're so uptight. You have my love on lock for no one to see. Call me on the phone, I'll be on my feet. And now that you're gone, I want you to know that I'm better at letting go, better at letting go. Everything you say, run it on repeat. Promise that your love is for me to keep. But out of it all, I want you to know that I'm better at letting go, better at letting go. I'm better at letting go. Stop me, shoot me to the ground. Build me, burn me, coming off the down. Everything that you need to know. Giving it up and letting go. You have my love on lock for no one to see. Call me on the phone, knock me on my feet. And now that you're gone, I want you to know that I'm better at letting go, better at letting go. Everything you say, run it on repeat. Promise that your love is for me to keep. And out of it all, I want you to know that I'm better at letting go, better at letting go. I'm better at letting go. Thank you very much. Awesome.
Free mozzarella.
Damn,
free mozzarella.
No. Mutz.
Mozzarella.
Mozzarella. Mozzarella.
Sorry to be a producer here, but we got
Okay,
we
go.
gotta move it.
Okay.
Move it along.
I'm gonna slide it.
I might as well be crazy. You're obviously trouble for me. Motorcycle dangerous. Pretty soon you're looking at me. Hop in the car and head to the coast. Rebel without a cause, and I know, baby, you're my James Dean. Come on, take some energy. You're watching Michael Andreula live.
Woo!
Okay. Julia Lauren is like
What about the mozzarella?
the mozzarella.
The
The
mozzarella.
mutts.
Mozzarella.
The mutts. The mutts.
What about the mummies? We'll dress up as mummies.
I still like sketty pie.
Well, we were a Scotland. I like skinny pie. That's fine.
Sketty pie. Sketty